Well, as usual, when it comes to these types of videos, I always find difficult to think of a subject to talk about because I'm not that interesting. But something I'm in a bit of a mental quagmire at the moment. You see, as some of you probably realised by now, the PlayStation 5 is either coming out or just come out. I can't remember the dates. And I'm already seeing on YouTube, I mean, if I look on there right now, I am seeing lots of videos from people with the whole, hey, Demon Souls remake, here's the entire bloody thing. And, you know, part of me is quite tempted to look at it, but it's, I don't know, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about it because, Demon's Soul, if I can say it right, it's one of those games that is important to me in a weird way, because how can I put this? I remember when I actually got my PS3, I got it with a phone contract, so I was like, ooh, I get to have a brand new computer, which I thought was pretty awesome. And the thing is, I was actually pretty poor at the time. Like, I needed a phone, so I had to spend money on that contract. So getting that PS3 was like a great extra. But when it came to buying games for it, I had to be incredibly careful because I didn't really have the income to, you know, splurge on games. So I think, like, literally scraping pennies together, I got myself a copy of Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and wow, what a load of shit that was. that was rubbish. Oh goodness gracious me, I hated it. Actually, no, that's wrong. I didn't like it. I found it really difficult to find a game I could enjoy, and I really wanted to enjoy Lords of Shadow, but it was, you know, Konami's Konami, you know. So for ages I kept thinking to myself, like, oh, you know, what game should I get? Because I'd actually found myself in a position of not actually enjoying playing video games. I wasn't getting anything good out of it. That spark was gone. So, you know, I saved up a little bit of money. I say a little bit of money, it was literally a little bit of money. And it was around this time Demon's Souls came out. And it was at that weird period. I don't know if many people remember it, but this was before people actually recognised it for being a good game. And so everyone was just crapping on it. Everyone was just talking about how rubbish it was. It's not a good game just because it's hard. They really didn't like it, and I will admit that through their opinions of it, it kind of made me think, oh, it must be rubbish. That wasn't until I watched this episode of a series called Level, and it was on Game Trailers. Missed that site. That was a really good site, had some good stuff on there. Anyway, they did one about the Tower of Latria. I hope I've said that correctly. And it was the whole point of this Level show was to pinpoint really good parts in video games, or levels as it were, and really expand upon why this is a great example. And I gotta admit, I think this was the actual time I was seeing footage of Demon's Souls. Because you gotta remember, this was like back in 2009. And, ooh, I loved it. Oh, I loved it so much. In fact, I loved it so much that I immediately went online to see if I was able to buy a copy. And I did. It was an American copy, somehow over here in the UK. I think it was like £8, you know. That's just about $10 at the time. And I thought, oh yeah, sure, gotta get it. So, you know, I bought it. But like, I went down to see my family, so I came back. Big package was in front of, well, inside my house. So I got it, opened it up, pull it in. Oh, I have sunk so many hours into that game. I'm rubbish. I am nowhere near good at it. I barely understand a lot of the mechanics, but I love it. And this is what makes me a little worried about getting the new one. It's just the fact that Demon's Souls got me back into gaming. It got me back into playing video games. It made me happy to have my PS3, you know? So I'm always now I'm always thinking to myself. So now I'm in that weird position of, do I want to get this? Because the only way I can explain how the new game looks, it looks very Western compared to the original. I don't want to nitpick, I don't want to pick on it, but anyway, it looks like my time's up. I've rambled far too long, but hopefully I said something that was interesting. Thanks for sticking with me till the end of this video. I know my ramblings can be a bit difficult to put up with. So I'd like to give a shout out to all my patrons. Thank you guys, you really do help me. Special mention to Anandive, Joseph, Infamous Sen Pappy, Death Metal Junkie 87, Victor Murillo, Swag Sword, The Zanik, Karawaya 629, Rick Two Tails, Terry Crawford, 8 Flesh Memories, and the one I always have most difficult with, Turka is Borat.